So, you know what's been totally giving the knowledge lately? Saturn. That's the planet so many of us in the astrology world associate with karma. Not just how we receive it, but also how others receive karma for doing us wrong. So I was thinking about something that I heard once. And in certain traditions, people say that you have to forgive those who've hurt you so that they don't get tortured for it in the afterlife. As Saturn's insight has been visiting me this week, I had a few aha moments, or what many people in the spiritual community call downloads. I see this as a spiritual truth that comes through once you have made room for it in your heart. So, opening your heart and God will fill it with love. I believe that wholeheartedly. I find Saturn very related to this topic because what I have come to realize as I get to know Saturn better, I have different memories of messages I've received throughout my life, like how some people say that God hears the cries of the innocent the loudest. It is important to let God take our pain through tears so that our hearts can stay healthy without grudges. Saturn is a part of God's energy in my experience, and it will punish those who have hurt you for as long as you hold the injury or until that person repents, asks for forgiveness, and changes their heart. When we hold on to anger and hurt, we do punish those who hurt us, but it comes at a cost. It takes up space in our hearts and keeps God from filling that part of our hearts. Forgiveness is such a vital part of truth and abundance in this life. Because when we hold onto grudges or pain, Saturn keeps that energy cycling. It becomes our own little karmic echo chamber, not because we're bad or not forgiving, but because our heart becomes too full of disempowerment and fear, and there is no room to hold blessings that are trying to come in. All abundance flows through the heart. If your heart is still gripping what someone did years ago, there's no space for new energy that wants to fill you with love and support you now. So trust me, I understand that this is easier said than done. I've had my fair share of grudges in my life. I've tried everything to let it go over time, and years of therapy. It did get lighter, but I never let it completely go until after finding true connection with Source. And then I had the faith to pray to receive the ability to forgive. What you ask, you shall receive. The universe always wants to give you exactly what you want. So, do all of the angels that hang around you and are helping you in this life, and if you ask them for assistance, they will show you the way. Also, I found that the herb Devil's Claw to be extremely spiritually cleansing for this exact heart healing. Another thing that Saturn has given me this week was the understanding of the Devil card in Tarot, which is ruled by Capricorn, the sign of Saturn. So the Devil card represents the archetype of being trapped in our own fear, our own attachment, our own internal hell. Not eternal, but internal. But when we face that, we transmute it. That's how we receive the blessings of Saturn and not the punishment. You can even see Saturn's energy play out in hierarchies, in the workplace or in family systems. Those at the bottom live in fear of instabilities, such as losing income and their safety crumbling. The middle in fear of disappointing both sides. And the top in fear of losing control or being taken advantage of. It's all Saturn. The fear, the structure, the illusion of separation from each other. That is the lie that keeps us in our own hell here on Earth. But here's the thing, when we choose forgiveness, empowerment, confidence, and bravery in the face of fear, we choose to let that karmic chain dissolve. We stop living in Saturn's shadow and start embodying Saturn's wisdom. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means saying, I release the weight of this lesson because I've learned it. And that's when karma becomes grace.